One of the most important parts of effective communication is using clear language. We've often been taught that to be professional, we need to use big, important sounding words. And when we had to write essays for school, we padded them with repetitive and redundant language just so we could meet our word counts. If you want to write effective business communications, you need to unlearn those lessons. Just because you have a big vocabulary doesn't mean that people are going to want to read your writing. And just because it sounds really important and professional with big words, it's possible that people might not understand your message. So one of the first things you can do is use shorter words when you can. For example, instead of saying utilize, why not use the word use? And even shorter phrases. Instead of saying something like in the event of, you can use the words if. They're shorter and they get to the point, and people are more likely to understand them. Other important parts of clear language is being specific. Give your reader all of the details that they're going to need and want to know. So for example, instead of saying we went over budget last year, give a really specific detail. Say we went 20% over budget last year. Making sure your reader has all of those details and they're easy to understand will reduce your follow-ups, and it's going to avoid confusion and misunderstandings. If you send out a letter or an email and it's missing some of those important components, you know that your reader is going to come back to you with follow-up questions. And if you sent that letter or email to multiple people, you could be answering the same questions over and over again. That is a waste of both your and your company's time and money. Make sure that you include all of your details and be specific, and you will have better communications going forward. You will avoid the confusion, reduce all that follow-up that takes up too much of your time, save yourself and your company some money, and you'll also increase goodwill, because nobody wants to work with a company if they can't understand their products or services. So to become a more effective written communicator, please make sure that you use clear and specific language.